Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. And not only is it a new year, I got new hair, but more importantly, it is the 2-year anniversary of my startup, YouMatter Studios. So anyways, this will be a special edition. I'm going to try to give a quick overview of where we started, what has happened these past 2 years, and why I am so excited for 2019. And I really hope I can share some lessons through this story. So once upon a time, I was an intern for Microsoft, and it was a really great opportunity to really explore how I could use tech and combine it with media to really improve representation in media. So like everyone has heard, the reason why this company was inspired was because I was sick of my sister not being able to see herself in games. And that's how #Queen started. So at the end of the internship, there's this big week-long hackathon called Whack Whack 1 Week. And I wanted to build a game with a couple friends that would have my sister as the main character. And basically she would learn how to build her confidence and everything. Big grandiose vision, did not know how to build a game, but it was fun because we had an amazing full-time employee. Manuel, if you're watching this, he is awesome. But he taught us how to use Unity, and we were able to build some kind of MVP. I think the concept is what really carried us. But then I decided to carry on developing that during my first part of sophomore year with some friends. And we kind of realized that I didn't want to just do that one game. I wanted us to focus on creating games for all children from marginalized groups. And I feel like that's how YouMatter Studios was such a winner for the name for the studio, because the power of that validation when you hear "you matter" is what I wanted children to feel like when they finally saw themselves in a game. So that's when everything started, January 1st of 2017. So you know me, I thought it'd be a great idea to build this huge team and start building a game. We even entered a new venture competition called COZAD, and we won best pitch. I wonder why. And it was great, but I can say that when there's a big team and no direction, there can be big trouble. And there were a lot of lessons that were learned, and I definitely know that we would not be where we are today if that process did not happen. So of course we decided, okay, we needed to move on from game building. We had that from January to August, and we decided to move on to a different project. And I can say that during that time of moving on to a different project, that's when I did a lot of personal self-discovery. You see, as a founder of a startup, especially when you're in college, there are so many failures that you have to go through in order to learn. But it also gets to the point that when you have so many failures, it's like, it's almost like exhausting. It's like, oh my goodness, when will I get a win? When will I complete a project? And I think that's why my junior year last year was so amazing. So while we were trying to do another project for YouMatter Studios, I also did my own self-discovery. So I was exposed to virtual reality and its power with empathy. So I produced my first VR film. That was great. Then I was able to produce my own short film, We Will Slay, and that was all on empowering women. I will drop the link above because it is awesome. And that was great because I was able to work with so many great people. And then from there, I was invited to speak for UIUC's TEDx, so that was great. Link is in the bio or in the whatever I posted in. And then after that, like I said, I produced my first VR film, and that inspired the VR film we're doing now. So initially, towards the end of my junior year, we had raised over $5,000 for that film, and we had the script done, we had auditions, we had casted, we were ready to go. And then we were accepted into iVenture, which is this accelerated hosted by U of I. And that was a very interesting process. So as you know, we were working on this film, and let's just say as much as they helped us grow, definitely detracted us from what we initially wanted to do. But I feel like for me personally as a founder, because as teams have come and go, I have been here this whole time. I needed that pushback to really realize what I wanted YouMatter's purpose to be and what impact I wanted it to make on this world. And I'm glad to announce that we have an amazing team. I've been able to found an amazingly talented, beautiful co-partner, Adia Ivy, to help me produce this film. For people that don't know this or know what the film is, it's a virtual reality film that addresses relations between police and marginalized groups by putting the user in the shoes of a young Black student, his mother, and an officer. And our goal is to create this film to really launch constructive conversations and hopefully get you to empathize with these characters and provide new perspective. Anyways, going back to it, but it's been great. We have a great team. We are going well into production. We've already held auditions. We're still looking for parents and a Krishna, but I will talk about that later. We've been featured in a couple papers. We were on the radio. I know, we're famous. But I can say that 2018, 2017 was a year of lessons, and it was a pretty good years, and I'm just very excited to see where YouMatter will go. So where is YouMatter going? Okay, I'm also making sure that we're on time. Oh, okay, we're at little 6 minutes. I applaud everybody that is still watching because y'all are amazing. But anyways, where is YouMatter Studios going? So there's been all this talk about this film we're creating, and it should be out by latest March. But beyond that, I want YouMatter Studios to be a platform where we produce meaningful content that's hosted by marginalized groups. And we also want to provide a platform to host other projects from marginalized groups. So how will this look like? So I keep envisioning like a BuzzFeed or like Blavity. If you don't know what BuzzFeed is or Blavity, I encourage you to check it out. But right now we're working on this VR film, right? So our plan is from the VR film, we want to build the experience, not just the film. So that will be us holding powerful workshops where we show the film, have conversations, show some videos from the experience, and really get people to come out with a different perspective. We want to start locally, then we want to grow within the Chicago area, and then we hopefully want to expand nationally. That will be our plan to build our credibility. In the meantime, eventually we want this platform to be built. And I think a great way that we want to start that is we are all about providing perspective. Again, you matter. We want to hear your voice. And we were inspired by some things we were seeing on YouTube. And we are going to start hosting panels and have a person go on the street and just talk about a certain topic every 2 or 3 weeks, right? So of course you want to start the conversation with relations between police and marginalized groups, but we do want to move on to a bunch of other topics. And what will happen is we'll launch a question on our website, and then we're gonna have a panel where we have people from various sides just talking about it. Again, it's not an argument, it's just providing other perspectives. And then also we wanna have someone on the street kind of interview people locally and ask them what they're feeling. And we think that would be a great way for us to start launching other content outside of what we are producing now to really build the platform. And then eventually we can start adopting other work. But I'm super excited. That is definitely a preview right now of me telling what's gonna happen. Of course, it's not done or really started yet, but something me and Adia have been talking about. And for everyone that's been awesome and watching up to this point, you deserve to hear it. But I'm super excited. I have to figure out what is going to happen for me. I graduate from college in, oh my God, in like 5 months. So that should be interesting. But I'm really excited, and I can say that I personally have no regrets of what's happened. I'm just so grateful for this process. I'm so thankful for the mentors, the friends, everyone that supported me to this point. I can tell you that there have been people in my life who have been dedicated to reminding me of my failures or trying to tear me down. Yes, they are called haters. But I'm actually grateful for those group of people too, because again, it just adds to the fire. And I'm so excited to see what will happen this 2019. And I am thankful to everyone that has watched up to this point. But anyways, I hope you all have a great year, and stay tuned because I think I'm going to relaunch my other YouTube channel, The Jewel Star. Yes. Anyways, I'm going to end this video here. Stay tuned for the next vlog, and peace, love, joy. Bye, everybody.